Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert LEA Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Albert LEA Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert LEA Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert LEA area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertlealive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
And good evening. It is girls hockey time here on AlbertLeaLive.com. And, yeah, I'm running camera and doing play-by-play. And Chad Butzler is my partner here. He's doing the color commentary and doing the producing. So we should get paid double tonight.
Should.
As we get into the third game of the season now for Albert Lea, but it's the opener for Red Wing coming in here. And we just watched the JV team. They look good, too, from Albert Lea. They got a 2-0 win over Dodge County. The Wildcats were in here because Red Wing doesn't have a JV squad. So that was a 2-0 win for the JV, and they haven't gotten a lot of action either because a lot of teams don't have the JVs.
Yeah, it's just numbers are way down, it seems like, in girls hockey. So could be a fewer and far between for the JV squad this year.
And they've got these, they've added girls wrestling, of course. So that takes away some of the athletes, I'm sure, and there's jobs that had to be had. So, yeah, it runs a little thin sometimes. And, in fact, we were just up in Faribault doing a Faribault game and they haven't had a varsity team in a few years. So they've been not a Faribault one. They've been co-opted with Burnsville and some other squads up there in the Twin Cities. This year they're with Waseca. So their varsities are together, Waseca, and they call it I can't even remember what they call it.
I know Dodge County,
the Flyers is what they are.
Who Albert Lea JV just played. Dodge County, I believe, is like Casson, Byron, Dodge Center. There's a few co-op there too.
A lot of co-ops going on, and that's just you've got to do that basically for certain sports, I'm sure. I've got a conversation with Mike Carlson, who's the head coach of the Albert Lea varsity squad, who's doing well. They're ranked 15th in the Let's Play Hockey rankings after one game. That was just after the Mayo game. I think they update them every Sunday, so they don't have the Tuesday games in here. But we went out to Laverne and beat a team that's been to state 4 times in a row and beat them soundly 4-1 at their arena. So that was very impressive of this girls squad. And then we have a game Saturday, too, at 2:30. And the opponent there is another really good team. They're ranked 17th in the I'm bad with the names of these.
River Lakes?
River Lakes, is that what it is? And that is a conglomerate of Rocori, Albany, Eden Valley Watkins, New London Spicer, Paynesville area, and St. John's Prep. How do they even remember that? That's a lot of schools. But anyway, they'll be in here 2:30 on Saturday. Red Wing, we have a 9-game winning streak over these wingers, does Albert Lea in varsity play. So on paper, it looks like could be an easy win tonight, but that's why they play the games. It'll be a little tougher on paper on Saturday against River Lakes, and I guess we'll see when we get there. But we'll be there with that one, too, on AlbertLeaLive.com. Let's take a break, and I'll come back, and we'll talk with Mike, the head coach, Mike Carlson of Albert Lea Tiger Girls Hockey here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like Crab Brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful...
Albert Lea girls hockey coach Mike Carlson joins me on the Tiger pregame show. And Mike, you guys went out to Laverne and handed them a lopsided defeat 4-1 on Tuesday to raise your record to 2-0. And that's a 3-game winning streak over the Cardinals, and they've been to the state tournament the last 4 seasons. So that's a good feather in your cap.
Yeah, it was a really good game too. They're a real good club. They got a lot of good young girls. Didn't lose any seniors off last year's team, and they came at us hard. But I'll tell you what, our girls played really well.
Yeah.
That's a long bus ride to get off, and we were a little bit late, so I mean, they might have been worked up and ready to go a little quicker because they had to get dressed quick.
Okay, well, Red Wing now comes to the Roy for their season opener. You guys have already played a couple games, and actually you have a 9-game winning streak over them, including 3 games last year, where your combined score was 25-2 in those 3 games. So this just in, Coach, your girls are pretty good.
Yeah, you know what, though? They practice hard. The compete level at practice is off the charts.
Yeah.
And as a coach, once you see that, you're pretty confident going into games.
So you don't have to yell a lot.
I still find time for it.
Coach, every coach is the same, I guess. Anything new on your sophomore scoring leader, Morgan Guskison?
We hope to see her Saturday. She's going in tomorrow. She's got to get cleared to play. We've got to wait for that. But we're kind of, as a coach, I'm certainly hoping, and because we got a pretty good team coming in Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're going to get to that in a bit here.
We can't overlook Red Wing tonight, but
that's true. You never know. Somebody comes in and trying to break a losing streak like that. I'm sure they don't like it.
Sure. Yep.
And but senior leadership has been big with Shelby Evans leading the team in goals with 3, 4 others with 1 each. So you're kind of spreading around a little bit. And of course, senior Mika Sykos, who officially signed, she's going to be playing D1 hockey for MSU starting next season.
Yep.
She's got 5 assists already in 2 games. That's tied with 2 others for the number 1 in the state in assists.
Yeah, she shoots a puck really hard, and when you're on the blue line, you get shots like that, you're going to get rebounds. And the other girls know her well; they know how that goes. And but I'll tell you what, the other seniors, Jada Moyer, Tuesday night played really well. And not to pass up, Araya Hansen's playing the best hockey I've ever seen her play. Olivia Ellsworth she's a defenseman, and she's just playing a solid defensive game. So it's the senior leadership is amazing.
I was going to bring up Jada, the goaltender, who has 40 saves on 41 shots in 2 games. Yeah. That's got to give the rest of the girl. I know she gets help from the defense too, but she's standing on her head at times, and that's got to give the rest of the girls confidence.
Yeah, she did. Like I said, Laverne was really good. Their top line was absolutely strong as could be, and she did, and she was covering pucks, wasn't giving them second opportunities, and it was a really good game. Big win. Laverne's good. I mean, hey, both boys and girls side down that little southwest corner. They put hockey out, and it was nice to go in there and come out with a win.
I was going to say 4 times in a row to state. You can't overlook that. That's pretty good. You guys are 2 for 9 on the power play. It's early, 2 games in, but that seems to be a work in progress, huh?
Yeah, it is, and we're working on that in practice quite a bit. But they're starting to get the feel for each other, the lines and the combinations of what we're trying to do. It'll be really nice to get Morgan back too, because on the power play she plays what's called a bumper position.
Okay.
And so the 2 different power play units will have complete different looks.
Yeah.
And but just the girls' attitudes, and when you're on a power play, you just have to get after pucks and you have to be moving them quick.
Yeah.
We had Kira Erickson and Mika on the blue line against Laverne, and basically had a ping pong match going for a while, going D to D, and but it's pretty impressive. They're doing the things they're taught to do. So.
And on the other hand, you're 6 for 6 in penalty kills, and defense wins.
Yeah, we'll knock on wood, because we haven't been in the box too much for an Albert Lea team.
Oh, really? All right, more to come on that, I guess. I mentioned Red Wing here tonight, and I don't want you to overlook them, but we did talk about. Who is it coming? River Lakes on Saturday at 2:30 here, and that's Ricori, Albany, Eden Valley Watkins, New London Spicer, Paynesville area, and St. John's Prep. That's unfair. They got
Yeah, and they have an extremely good goaltender that's going to be playing with Mika at Mankato next year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they've had some recent success too.
They have. They beat us 2-1 last year up there in a game that I'd like to have back, but they were a good team, and I did see they played Litchfield. I think Litchfield outshot them 40-20, and Litchfield they didn't put one by her.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to bring everything offensively we can at her.
Yeah, you beat them here 2-1 2 years ago, and then they beat you 2-1 there last year. Let me guess, it's going to be 2-1 again.
Nope, we're hoping for more.
All right, well let's play hockey as you guys rank 15th I think in Class A after one game. There was one game in from preseason 16. So
Do you care about rankings? Most
no,
coaches don't.
It's more eye candy, and I think it can be more of a detriment than anything. Teams look at that and they try to figure out, oh, geez, they're here and here. When basically all we want to do is go out I want consistency every shift, every period. And if you maintain that, then the rankings are going to come.
All right. Coach Carlson and the Tiger girls going for 10 in a row over the Wingers tonight. Stay healthy and good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Accidents happen, and we know they don't always happen at convenient times. That's why River Valley Eye Professionals provides urgent eye care services for everything from pink eye to a scratch, injury, or sudden change in vision. Let yourself have peace of mind knowing that we'll be there for you when something goes wrong. If you happen to be in the unfortunate situation of having an urgent eye concern and don't know what to do, call River Valley Eye Professionals or find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Back here at Albert Lea City Arena, the Roy Nystrom Arena. For girls hockey tonight, Red Wing is in town. They have one senior on their team and a forward, Kathleen Lidgerding, and 8 seniors for Albert Lea this year. We're going to listen into the PA girl here, lady, who will have our starting lineups, and then we'll get going here on the... I don't know if they're going to do the anthem first, Chad, or what, but we'll listen in on it.
At Albert Lea High School, we'd like to remind you that Minnesota State High School League events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when respect is shown to all. Please respect the American flag and national anthem. Please do not focus your attention
first and then they go to the anthem.
Coaches of tonight's contest. Rather, cheer on your student athletes for their hard work and efforts they put in this season. We thank you for your support. Now, for the starting lineups for the Red Wing Wingers. At forward, number 17, Peyton Nelson. Number 19, Stella Johnson. And number 24, Judith Thomas. At defense, number 6, Amelia Grove. Number 26, Piper Schaefer. And in goal, number 30, Jocelyn Mrazek. Now, starting for the Tigers, number 7, Haley Austinson. Number 9, Hannah Austinson. And number 18, Shelby Evans. At defense, number 14, Olivia Ellsworth. And number 21, Mika Sykos. And in goal, number 2, Jada Moyer. Tonight's
all right, so there you go, starting lineups. We can take a break and be back with our face-off coming up here, opening face-off on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy.
You are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. See how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
All right, back here in Albert Lea at the Roy Nystrom Auditorium. Girls hockey. Red Wing with 13 players on the squad. That's not a lot when you have 6 out there at a time. But on the other hand, only 17 accounted for Albert Lea, so they don't have a lot either. And of course, their leading goal scorer from last 2 years anyway, Morgan Goskison, the sophomore, is still out tonight. And as we heard the coach say in the pregame, he's hoping she's back Saturday for River Lakes. And that would be a good thing because River Lakes is a tough team. I want to see Albert Lea girls go undefeated as long as possible, personally. Any thoughts before we get to the face-off from you?
I'm excited. I'm excited for the season that they're having already. It's early. Next week we start off with boys. So
yeah. Should be quite interesting. I got a feeling tonight might be a little bit lopsided. We've handled Red Wing real easily here in the last few years, 9 in a row, in fact. 9 times in a row we've beaten them. As Albert Lea, I'm running camera, so you can yell at me if it gets off there. I gotta have my mouth and the camera work at the same time here. As Red Wing gets it out of their end here in their purple uniforms. They can't quite get it out. It's held in by Albert Lee's Haley Austinson. And a shot from the point and hits traffic out front. Back the other way come the Wingers. Only 1 senior and 13 total girls. I don't know. It's going to be a tough year for them, I think. As screaming into the offensive end is Mika, who puts a shot in there, and it's saved by Mrozik. And they'll face off to her right, I believe. It's going to be Callie Noble in the face-off circle against Claire Kajewski for the Wingers. There's the shot. Actually, the puck goes behind the net. Can't clear it as it's held in by the Tiger girls. And 17 is Araya Hansen, one of the seniors. That gets played behind the net again. And into the near corner. Held in. Shot, a little one-timer there from Kira Erickson, a junior. Goes wide. 3 shots already for Albert Lea to none for Red Wing. I don't think Red Wing's had it past center ice.
Come on, sit!
As here comes the Tigers again, weaving in through traffic. Sydney Coker, who gets away from the Tiger D and all the way down the ice. They wave off the icing. And back they come into the offensive end. But a 1-on-5 basically there for Haley Austinson. So she thinks better of it, pulls it out there, and gets some of her teammates involved. As they pass it around, and the shot from the point, they score! Mika Sykos gets the goal, and it's 1-0. And that didn't take long. At 2:07 of the first. And Mika's second goal of the year. She's got 5 assists already. Chad, that's out of 2 games. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's very good. That was a great-looking shot from the point.
We'll see if she gets. I'm sure there'll be an assist, but it'll be.
Minutes was that?
Oops, we'll put that up there when PA is ready to go. But 1-0.
And 7 seconds into the period is number 21, Mika Psychos, assisted by number 18, Shelby Evans. That's 21 from 18.
Yeah, that's a familiar refrain in these first 3 games, or 2 games in a period. Shelby has 3 goals, and now another assist. And a shot again from Psychos. Mika, she signed her letter of intent to play with the Mavericks at MSU next year, and she's on fire tonight. 2 for 2 from the point. As celebrate. That might be unassisted. See when they get the announcement, but that comes that was 2:36 of the first, so 29 seconds later.
Almost identical shot, same.
Yeah.
Number 21, Mika Psychos, unassisted.
As I figured, so unassisted, 2-0 lead for Albert Lea. And I'm on the wrong end of the ice here. As we get back to play, 2-0, 3 minutes into the game. So Mika Psychos from the point is deadly. We found that out in a hurry. As a shot, Sydney Kolker sent that one wide to right. She got it again. She puts one in, traffic out front. And it bounces into the far corner.
Penalty coming.
And the first penalty of the game. And we will get the announcement for sure on PA. Comes with, so it's 3:21 in to the game. Let's see what they say. They're bringing the face-off all the way back, of course, to the Albert Lea defensive zone. And backhander.
A minor penalty has been assist. Albert Lea's number 7, Haley Austinson, for a body check.
So Haley Austinson. Yeah, body check's not allowed in girls hockey. And it happens, but there's a nice save jumping out and grabbing onto it. Jaden Moyer for the Tigers. And her first save of the game. Shots are 7-1, Albert Lea. And 1:38 left in the penalty kill for the Tigers. And they're 6 for 6 on the year in killing penalties so far. See how they do against these wingers, as the face-off actually rolled right to Moyer, and she sticks it aside to Psychos, who shoots it down the ice. And ahead of everybody else, wingers catch up to it first. Still 1:20 left in the girl advantage for Red Wing, but Albert Lea has the puck, and they shove the referee out of the way. As earlier, a referee got tangled up with one of the JV girls and slid down the ice for a while. There's a loose puck in the center ice area. Shot down into the Albert Lea offensive zone, and that girl falls down, so there's an advantage there, but shot goes a little bit wide, taken by Hannah Austinson. And back to center ice it goes. Not a lot of offensive time spent for the wingers here in this game, and we're down to 34 seconds left in the penalty to Albert Lea. Centering pass is picked off by the wingers captain, number 17, Peyton Nelson. And they work it around the boards with 18 seconds left in the penalty. Wingers getting an opportunity here. Albert Lea back, though, defensively, and that one harmlessly off to the right of the goal as the penalty time expires here in 2 seconds. 1, and back to full strength. with 11:38 to go in the first. 2-0 Albert Lea on 2 one-timers from Mika Cycles from the far point. Into center ice. They got something cooking here. They wave off the offsides. And the puck now still can't get it quite into the zone here. Has taken it in is Hannah Austinson, number 9. Worked out of there by the wingers. And Olivia Ellsworth, number 14, with Mika Cycles. Getting it ahead. Over the line it comes. This is Austinson, Haley. Into the corner for Hannah Austinson. Another kick save there for the goalie on the wingers. And 8-1 in shots. They try and shove one in the open side here, but it was closed down. Good attempt there for Haley Austinson, but couldn't quite get it in there. Mika with another one-timer. Boy, she's got some speed on those. It hits the back wall and no good. Here she is again winding up with one. That hits traffic. Into the corner. Mika's very involved in the offense. For a defensive player, she really gets involved in that offense a lot. Not shy at all. It's a good thing. As they center it, Mika's going to get it. And she's taken like 7 shots already. And she puts one in there. A little different angle that time. Still a nice save, though, by the winger goalie, Mrozik. Here's Cycles again from that far point. She's got that left-handed shot she likes. Misses that one. A little wide. Held in by Ellsworth. Spinning shot for Austinson. Another lefty shot. Couldn't come away with one. Cycles has it again. She weaves her way through and gets a shot that's blocked and then jumped on. Body's hitting the ice. What a nice save there from Mrozik. And they'll have a face-off here. And to her right. 13-1 in shots.
Pretty good odds she might get a hat trick tonight.
Yeah. She might not even have to try very hard to get that. 2 in the first 3:36 of the game. She scored the first 2 goals. 29 seconds apart about. And Albert Lea trying to bully their way into grabbing that puck and getting it going. And here it is. Shot coming up. That's a nice save from Mrozik on the shot by Brooke Hauser, the sophomore forward of the Tigers. Oops, not following the action, Jay. As puck is loose, back and forth here at No Girls Land. I see Maria Clary in there, number 8. Also Anna Shaw, junior, in the game for the Tigers, number 11. Here they're going to try and feed her. No, that goes to the side of the net. And they'll try and get something going here. Callie Noble with the puck there, 19, in the corner. Sends one towards the net, and it's held on to by Mrozik before any damage can be done. But 14-1 in shots in favor of the Tigers. 2-0 on the scoreboard with 8:18 to go in the first.
You mentioned number 8, Maria Clary. I can say she is one heck of a rugby player.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you're into that rugby. They have a good team here. They have for years.
She's not very tall, but that girl can put some hits on people. It's pretty fun to watch.
That's not a school-sanctioned thing.
No, that is not school.
And that's why we don't do them.
Yeah.
We have to try and figure out a way to do some of those games because that sounds interesting. Yeah, they're good. That always helps. As Ellsworth on the far side feeds it backwards to Callie Noble, and then that's cleaned up by the goaltender. 7:47 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Albert Lea. I'm Jay Paul, along with Chad Butchler, and we'll be here, like I said, Saturday too. Saturday at 2:30 is game time with River Lakes. Good squad. Be interesting. We have a game against Warroad. They're going to take a trip to Warroad. It's like an 8-hour bus ride later this year. It's like right after Christmas. Oh, that one slipped out of the zone. Psychos has to circle back while everybody gets out of there, and now they can go back in. And she just goes in, takes the shot. That goes wide. And a high stick, I believe. Yep. They're going to get, I think, well, I'm not going to speculate, but it looked like Haley Austinson. One of the Tigers had a high stick. Is that a penalty, or is that just going to take it to the other end?
I didn't quite see the action. It must not have been a penalty.
Well, he went like this. He had his arm up, and then he went like this.
She might have played it with a high stick, but it wasn't a penalty.
Okay. They just take it to the other end as part of the penalty, basically. And the face-off to Moyer's right, and that goes over to her left now. Quickly taken away by the Tigers. And Hannah Austinson part of that, trying to get it out of the zone. Poked at it there. That was Peyton Seeger, who is number 12, working to get it out of the zone, one of the defense girls. She's playing defense along with Layla Bear right now for the Tigers. Bear, a sophomore. Seeger is a freshman. He goes to center ice. I'm apparently not ambidextrous. I can't do two things at once. I know that's not what that means, but my mouth and my hand, my arm do not work the same. Got to work that muscle a little more to get that perfected. But my daughter's in the dance team, and they're performing for parents tonight. They got a show, and then Saturday she can't be here. She's been doing my camera work for a while. Saturday she's in the Twin Cities in an actual one of their performances for the dance team. So we're stuck, Chad and I, doing everything ourselves here, but we'll muddle through it. 2-0 Albert Lee. 6:16 to go here in the first period as they move down to the other end, Albert Lee offensive side of things. And it'll be face-off Callie Noble, who wins that draw, and a shot, actually a pass into the middle. He is knocked over to the near boards. They're getting some deep off the bench, which is good to see. A lot of girls getting some playing time, especially when you got a 2-0 lead this early. You can work some other girls into the mix. The more you can play, the better off you are. I mean, they have 2 solid lines, 2.5 maybe. But if you get some playing time for some of these other girls, that could turn out to be a nice 3 solid lines, and not a lot of high schools have that. Here's a shot from the point over there at the top of the circle. Kira Erickson took that one, number 15, and another save by Mrazek, the sophomore goaltender. 5.5 to play.
She's making some good saves, even though she's seen a lot of shots.
She's been pretty good there. Those 2 bombs by Psychos got by her, but she might have been blocked because that went through some legs there. But 2-0, 3.5 minutes in, and then nothing since then. As we get down to 5 minutes left here in the opening period. Back around the goal. Here come the Tigers again. Olivia Ellsworth up ahead to Anna Shaw, who brings it into the zone. Ellsworth pokes it free there. And it's Maria Clary, number 8, with an attempt there. They get it into the near corner. I can't quite make that corner. Oh, there it is. I don't want to break the equipment. Did they get one in? A 3rd goal for the Tigers. And first to the bench is Olivia Ellsworth, and that usually means she got it. 12:07 of the first. And it's 3-0 Tigers. Ellsworth. Let's see if she got assisted in any way. I'm going to get to the center ice here for the face-off. 4:53 to go. 19-1 in shots in favor of the Tigers.
Scoring for Tigers, number 14, Olivia Ellsworth, assisted by number 21, Mika.
Mika, 6th assist of the season to go with her 3 goals and 9 points already in 7 periods of play. It's a pretty good average. So the Mavs commit as they face off from Moyer's right. 3-0. Tigers, they're going for more. Into the zone. Flies right in there, and a nice save there for Mrazek. JV won 2-0 over Dodge County. And 3-0 already here for the varsity. As Haley Austinson in there. She's got it right now, number 7. To the side of the goal, takes a shot, and that hits traffic. And the winger's able to get it out of there. Work it out of the zone. But it's not long before the Tigers gain control again, and cruising into the zone is Hannah Austinson. All the way in, and she gets dumped and hard into the boards. Missed the shot. And she looks all right. She gets right up. There's a shot from the point from Hannah, or Haley Austinson. And played out into the corner over there. And shot is saved with a pad save for Mrazek. And Hannah Austinson, or Haley, it's Haley is now 7. Misses on that one, hits traffic up front. Haley brings it back into the zone. And works it off to the other side there to Hannah. Now Sydney Kolker, number 4, takes a shot. That's blocked by Mrazek. They can't get it out of the zone, though. Alberley sending in another batch of reinforcements. Callie Noble into the game, number 19. And Kira Erickson gets it weaved around the back of the goal. On that far board, a centering pass by Peyton Seeger. Gets knocked out to the point. And Callie Noble skates in, takes a shot, and it's blocked to stop the clock at 2:44 to go.
And you mentioned Red Wing playing with only 13 girls. You're going to see fatigue early on. That's a lot for 2 lines.
Yep, that's all they got. And I don't know if it's injury or if those are the numbers or sickness. You never know. Sometimes the flu gets into a locker room and you lose some girls for a time. As the wingers don't quite get it out of the zone, it's held in there by Sydney Kolker, number 4. And now Olivia Ellsworth gets it out to the top of the point there, but it's knocked out of the zone by the wingers. Going the other way for a little bit, but the Tigers don't seem to let it get into their defensive zone often. And when it does, it's just being dumped in there like that. 2:11 to go in the opening period. 22-1 in shots. 3-0 score. Is it already next week for the boys starting their season?
Yes.
I thought it was another week after that, but wow.
It might be. I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before.
Just ask my ex-wives. Centering pass is blocked by the wingers. Now, can they get it out of the zone? No. Ridden out of the play. Anna Shaw providing the muscle there. It's into the corner. Maria Clary fighting for it. Still fighting to keep it in the zone, but the wingers hit it all the way down the ice. We'll have an icing and come back the other way. Minute 43 to go. Just 1 shot on goal for the wingers.
You are correct. So we have next week, we have Tuesday, Thursday girls. The following Tuesday, it appears, or Thursday, I can't tell which day. So yeah, you're right. Not next week, but the week after the boys start. So.
Point blank range, the shot missed there by Anna Shaw, and it goes into the far corner. And the wingers trying to work it out of there, but they run out of space. It's Olivia Ellsworth standing there. Number 14 has the puck in her skates, and everybody's trying to whack at it to get it out of there. and Olivia's like, hey, wait a minute, those are my feet. Here's Mika Psychos. She's going for the Hattie and takes a shot, and that goes wide.
That almost got tipped in by number 10 there in front of the goal.
Send it in again, and that is number 10, Brooke Hauser. Stick handling, gets it out to the point to Olivia Ellsworth, and we're in the final minute of the first period. Another save by Mrazek, but she didn't know where it is. It was right behind her. Boy, if the Tiger had seen that or gotten to it. We're going to feed Psychos for a one-timer. No, she's looked like she was loading up for it, but then she takes it in closer and scores. Mika Psychos with a hat trick in the first period. 42-2 left. Excuse me. All choked up about it. So 16-18 of the first, and it's 4-0. 3 goals from Mika Psychos. The only thing is, are they going to credit anybody with an assist? 3 here. That's 4 goals and 5 assists on the season for Mika. Or 6 assists because she had an assist earlier. And a hat did get dumped on the ice. That's good. Way to go, fans. Somebody threw one out there. I don't know if it was that young man, the number 18 jersey over there, but they had a knit cap. They took it off the ice, and here we go, a face-off for the last 40 seconds here of the first period.
Number 21, Mika Psychos. That's 21, unassisted.
All right. Unassisted goals, so she's got 3, 2 of them unassisted in the first quarter. First period. 26.5 to go here in the first.
I realized I haven't been getting replays, which I need to work on, but when you're 2 guys and we're trying to do 4 jobs, it's hard.
Yeah. No, in hockey, some sports, like I was doing soccer earlier, and I would do the producing, the camera, and the on-air work on my own, and that wasn't too tough, but there's certain sports where you have to have at least 3 people on this end of things, and we are one short, but we'll get her done. And I know my camera working the best, but that's not what I'm trained for. So we'll do the best we can, but we're down to 17 seconds left here in this opening stanza. And a save, actually, for Moyer. That's 2 shots on goal for the Red Wing Wingers. 24 for the Tigers. 13.2 to go here in the first.
Probably the first true tester she had right on her bread basket there.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wingers hold it in again for 9 seconds left. Not able to sneak one in here. It's there's a penalty that was called, and I missed it. Albert Lee, second penalty. As Haley Austinson will have a minute 34 of the second period as well to spend in the sin bin, and so right at the end there, 2 penalties against Albert Lee, none against the Wingers. But both Austinsons, no, it's Haley but has both of them for the Tigers here in the first period. So after 1, it is 4-0 Albert Lee over Red Wing here in girls hockey, and we will take a break here in a first intermission. Let the Zamboni do its thing, and then we'll be back with some more chatter here between periods on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Well, and by the way, thanks to GT Window and Door, as well as Gutters by GT. They're the girls hockey sponsor here on AlbertLeeLive.com, meaning that they sponsor the team. And their logo is in the lower right of your screen, solid throughout the whole broadcast, and their efforts allow us to be able to broadcast and pay for the section plays. And I got a feeling it looks pretty good for them getting there, even though it's early in the year. But this Albert Lea team is really shining early in this season. Now, a couple of games, Mayo and this one here, Red Wing, you could almost predict they were going to be fairly easy wins. But they went out and handled a really good Laverne team, Chad, 4-1 on Tuesday.
Yeah, and it sounds like they'll get a good test there on Saturday, so we'll get to maybe get a little more feel for them.
And we got War Road. They're the number one ranked team in girls A hockey. And that's an 8-hour bus ride north. And they don't mess around up there. They play for keeps in northern Minnesota.
I'm convinced kids up there are born with hockey skates on.
Yeah. That's got to hurt during birth. Let's recap the scoring and the penalties. We had 2 penalties in the first period, both on Haley Austinson. In fact, she's got to serve still a minute 34 as the start of the second period when we get going again, but nothing too serious there. But the goals came fast and furious at the beginning. 2:07 into the game, Mika Sykos had a one-timer from the point and scorched the nets, 1-0. Then she did it again about 29 seconds later. 3:36 of the first. Mika puts in her second goal of the game, third of the year. Olivia Ellsworth, then. We went about 9 minutes without a goal. I thought, 3.5 minutes in, it's 2-0. I thought it was going to be 20 to, whatever. But it slowed down a bit. And it was 12:07 when Olivia Ellsworth got her second of the season, assisted by Mika Sykos. And then Mika with her third goal, the hat trick in the period. Man, she was that close to a natural hattie, which is, 3 goals in a row with Olivia's in the middle there. But, her third of the game, fourth of the year with 6 assists. She's got 10 points already in 2 games in a period. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. And the Mavericks have got to be happy with that.
Oh, yeah. When you see her skate, you can see why she's going Division I. There's no doubt she's got speedy skate. She's got a
a rocket shot that you can't hardly see, especially if goaltender. If you got anybody in front of you, you're not going to catch up to it. So, yeah, she's a danger. And then, of course, plays stellar defense as well. But she can go end-to-end with it, just like a forward. So,
right.
Yeah, it's so 4-0 here after the first period of play. The Zamboni's doing its thing, and we've got a break coming up here. We'll have second period action coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back live here at the Roy, as I like to call it. You got the Gus for the football field and the soccer. So you got to have the Roy here. And then I always call the gym the OJ Gym because it's Ori Jurley Gym. You got to have your nicknames for your stadiums and stuff. Do not see any players ready to go. The Zamboni just got off the ice. They're still giving stuff away with the raffle they got going on. But it's 4-0 after one period. The Tigers taking it to the Red Wing Wingers here on a Thursday. We have a Saturday game at 2:30 with River Lakes. River Lakes, is that right?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. Is it a river or a lake? Actually, I like what you say, Ricori. It's easy. And they're the majority school there in that conglomerate of co-op towns there, but we shall see, and that's going to be a much closer game than this one, I would think, anyway, on paper. But you were talking about how a lot of people around the state talking about Albert Lea and their chances this year.
Yeah, I mean, when the team 3 years ago, they went to state with no seniors, and now those underclassmen that made state 3 years ago are seniors, and last year they had a little bit of a rough break, but I think that made them even hungrier this year to get it this year, so I think they're on a mission this year for sure.
Yeah, Northfield gave them a run in the Big Nine last year and beat them, and then Simley was the team that took them out in the sections, and they're a good squad too. And those are the three. That's the three-headed monster in the section is Albert Lea, Northfield, and Simley. So that's you can't win it every year and go to state. Well, maybe you can. Depends. Some teams have a little longer streaks into the state tournament than others, but getting ready to go. Both teams finally back out on the ice here. 4-0 and 24-3 in shots favored the Tigers in that first period. And Mika Saiko's already with a hat trick. Here is Mike Carlson, coach, walking by our location. Doing a fine job.
You mentioned people, if you're out there and you like what you see and you like the streams, they're free and they will be archived for up to a year or more. Get in touch with Jay. We're always looking for sponsors to bring more live action. We can get you up on the screen here, have some commercials for you. So, what's your number again, Jay?
507-402-1600. And GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are girls hockey sponsor. Did the same thing with football.
Yeah, Adam's a great guy. I got to talk to him a couple times.
As we get ready for our face-off here. Yeah, ask Adam. He'll vouch for the success here on AlbertLeaLive.com. You can join him as one of our sponsors. Cycles takes the face-off right into the offensive zone, and the very offensive defense girl now back out to the top, hit the blue line, and then weaves her way back in around the goal. Takes a shot there from the side that gets deflected away into the corner. Well, back out top, Ellsworth flings it into the corner, far side. Red Wing finally gets a hold of it. 57 seconds left in the penalty to Austinson. Haley, her second trip to the sin bin there in the period, and overlapped into the second here. Cycles ahead. A little too far there for Hannah Austinson. And now back 40 seconds left. The penalty as they weave it inside and gets away from the Tigers. Araya Hansen, number 17, fighting for it still, and the wingers able to get it out of the zone. Knocked right back in by Kira Erickson. And a line change for the Tigers. And they battle for it on the half wall over there on the far side. Wingers coming out here with a 1-on-2. Dump it in. Probably a smart move to go there. As it's knocked back out. Full strength now as Haley Austenson's penalty is over, and they kill another one. They're 8 for 8 in penalty kills this year are the Tigers. Only 2 for 9 on the power play. Red Wing hasn't committed a penalty. And that's a good thing. They only got 13 girls. That one scores! The referees were behind that play, but somebody waltzed right in and got a goal there, and I believe it's number 4, Sydney Kolker. He's going to get credit for that one. Sydney, the sophomore, her first goal of the year, I believe. So good for her. We'll get the official call here, but looks like 1:59 of the second. And I'll move the camera here in a bit. I got to write this down.
For Sydney Colker, assisted by number 15, Kira Erickson. That's
Kira
4
got it.
from 15.
So Kira gets the assist. And it's 5-0 Tigers. Red Wing gets up a load of steam there, but lost the puck just as they cross the blue line. And out ahead of the rest. Shot there, missed by number 3, Kalia Register. And then they put another one in. Sneak one in the side, as it were. That might have been Mika again. 6-0. And Mika didn't even go to the bench there. She just, I don't know what's going on with this camera, but I am having trouble turning it now.
Might be this one. There you go.
Yeah, but now it's all off angle. Just tighten that, and I'll move it on here now. Fourth goal of the game for Mika Sykos, and another one scores. That is Hannah Austenson hitting the goal. 7-0. Just 3 minutes into this second period, and we've had 3 more goals. So Mika and then Hannah. Sydney Coker getting the first one of the period. Yeah, I got camera problems here. This thing is a little lopsided. I don't know what I did to it, but it was hard to get it to focus into the corners.
For the Tigers, number 9, Hannah Austenson, assisted by number 18.
And they're jabbing at it again.
Evans, and number 21, Mika Sykos. That's 9.
Evans and Sykos get credit for the assists on that one, and Mika's just piling up the numbers here in the early part of the season. She took that shot there, and it was held on to by the winger goalie. 7-0. 13:40 to go in the second period.
I don't know if high school hockey has a mercy rule, running clock rule, or...
I guess I could Google it in the second intermission because we may come up for the third period. Cycles with a one-timer that goes actually off of a stick somewhere in the corner. And now Ellsworth with a blocked shot out front. Sykos finds a spot and sends one in. A little pass. Hits traffic. Takes a shot there and bounces out to Araya Hansen, number 17. And now Kira Erickson, 15 with it. Down into the corner is Emery Nelson, number 5, another senior for the Tigers. As they try and add to their 7-0 lead here. I thought, my prediction, and I didn't say it on the air, I thought it was going to be 7-0. It'd been 9-0 and 9-1 and 7-0, I think, were the scores last year against Red Wing. We swept them. But, man, they're piling up. 7 goals on 32 shots for the Tigers, and still they've only given up 3 shots defensively. With, of course, none finding the net. As circling is Araya. Gives a little centering pass there, and that gets knocked away. And shot that goes in. That's Araya Hansen from way out top. Getting the 8th goal of the game for the hometown girls. Araya. And we still have 12:07 left here in the second. Get the official announcement, but Araya Hansen with a goal, I know.
Number 17, Araya Hansen, unassisted.
There you go. 8-0, 33-3 in shots. And the Tigers keep up the pace here, and a little target practice for a lot of these girls. I got a feeling maybe the top line might get a little rest here. I think they've proven their point. Maybe in the third period, I don't know. They may have them go full out. I don't know how they work that, but
yeah, it's probably a little different with hockey when you only got 17 girls.
I know, yeah. You can't do too much because you got to have 6 out there. 5 skaters and 17 girls, and 2 of those are goalies. Cuts down on your ability. Here goes Psychos out there with Haley Austinson in that line. Ellsworth. Shelby Evans. That is a dangerous line.
Yes, it is.
And Shelby hasn't done scored any goals here yet. She led the team with 3 coming into the game here, but Mika passed her up with her 4th goal. Half of the goals are Mika's. As they try and get another one piled on here. Goes through the crease there, and the follow-up is up and in. Scored there by Hannah Austinson, number 9. And number 9 makes it 9-0. I just saw their mom earlier and told her how fun it is to watch her girls play. She's got to be proud for sure. So Hannah gets a goal, her 2nd of the game. Mika's weaving her way. So Shelby gets another assist, and Haley Austinson an assist on Hannah's 2nd goal there to make it 9-0. So Hannah is 1 away from a hat trick of her own. As the wingers screaming down the near boards here. And they get it into the offensive zone. That's a victory for them today. They haven't had a whole lot of luck offensively. The defense has been suffocating of the Tigers, and also that offense just firing on all cylinders without Morgan Goskeson. Man, if she comes back Saturday, this squad becomes so scary for opponents. If they're this good without her, now we got a penalty. And it looks like Ellsworth headed to the penalty box. 3rd penalty on Albert Lee. Still none called on the wingers. Got a hook on Ellsworth. So another penalty kill for the Tigers. And they're 8 for 8 killing penalties this year. And that one gets away and out of the zone for the wingers. They have to chase it down. And
Olivia Ellsworth for hooking.
minute 47 left in that penalty as we get another whistle. Stoppage. We'll face off on the red dot here outside the blue line of Albert Lee. Looks like this camera is crooked. I don't know if that plays on the screen or not, but
no, looks good on the screen.
All right. I'm not used to doing this, so I'm not sure what it should look like. I just watch the play normally. As it goes back behind the Red Wing goal, and a centering pass misses its mark. As that was trying to get it to Callie Noble. And now the Tigers on another run into the zone with Raya Hansen leading the charge that time, and it gets broken up, and wingers coming the other way. 9 minutes left in the period. 1:05 left in the penalty. Somebody other than Haley Austinson in the penalty box for Albert Lee. It's Olivia Ellsworth, captain.
Nice.
And the shot from the side there misses. Taken by number 19, Callie Noble. Short-handed goal. That's something they haven't done yet this year, so that'd be fun to see. It's picked off. This might be it. It's Haley Austinson. Oh, she lost the puck there and takes it away again. Oh, she went down to a knee, and Red Wing able to get it to center ice. And then Sydney Kolker with it on that far side. Gets that one poked away and around the back. As Mika has it, going for 5th goal. And she puts it in. They're not even celebrating it anymore. So you can't tell unless you really see it. I thought maybe she gloved that one. But,
I did too, because
5 goals for Mika Sykos. It's 10-0. That's unreal. Padding your stats a little bit there, huh? Sheesh. I'm going to run out of room to write. 10-0. 8:02 still left here in the second. There's got to be a mercy clock thing. Too. I'm sure some of those northern schools get out of hand.
Mika Sykos, assisted by number 5, Emery Nelson. That's 21 from 5.
And Emery Nelson with an assist, so nicely done. Mike Carlson with a little easier job of coaching here as he stands on the bench there. When we pan through, you can see him. Not such an intense day for him, as far as getting the troops in order, because they've got it going on with a 10-0 lead here. 38-3 in shots. Stoppage here.
Yeah, I wonder at this point what you tell the girls, just to try to work on things that you need work on, I suppose.
Yeah. Man, like you said, I don't know if you can even take any of them out with the numbers you have. I mean, you had 25 girls. Yeah, you could sit some down, but 17, 2 being goalies. We may see somebody Jada Moyer's replacement might get Sienna Murray. The sophomore might get some playing time. I don't know that, but Jada's kind of bored over there on the other side of the rink.
3 shots.
3 shots in a period and a half. Turned them all away. The offense is just grinding. It's fun to watch. And they pepper her with shots over there. She can't quite cover it up, and the referee's got to come in there and bail her out. And 41 shots. 10 of them finding the net for the Tigers. Pretty good crowd on hand, too, on the other side there. For a game that they were expected to win big. I don't know about this big, but we'll take it. As they work it to the side of the net again. Hannah Austinson. Now to Haley Austinson. Centering try there, gets taken away, picked off by the Red Wings, and just now getting it out of their defensive zone and plopping it into the offensive zone, but it's taken away right away by the Tigers. And here they go again. Into the zone, Hannah Austinson. Shot, that's misses to wide right, I think it was, and back into the far corner. Wingers. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Now they do, and immediately double teamed trying to get it into the zone, and we got a penalty.
Yes. 15, it looks like, so skating over.
That's Kira Erickson going to the penalty box. The 4th Albert Lee penalty. None yet on Red Wings. But it's worked out. A little bit. As they get Kira for something, and we'll see what the official announcement is. Oh, we got a timeout apparently, because both teams are over by the. Oh, they have. Is there an injured player over here?
Yes, there's someone down on the Red Wing.
Oh, we couldn't see it. We're kind of blocked by the bench over here. So with the injury, at 6:02 left in the second period, 10-0 Albert Lee. We'll take a quick break here too on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayat. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayat make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
8th grader Stella Johnson injured there, and favoring her left leg, wouldn't put any pressure on it at all as she left the ice with help. And now they're down to 12. And 10-0 Tiger lead. I think they're discussing how much far do you want to go with this, because they can actually, I was reading on the break there, if it's too wide a margin, they can call the game early. If the team that's behind doesn't have enough players or feels like it's humiliating enough, they can just say, well, we're done. I don't think they do that until the third period, but we'll see. They're talking about it. You have 12 players, and you have to have 6 at a time on the ice. That's not a lot. I would imagine they have 2 goalies, so that actually makes it 11 or 10 skaters. Not very deep. 10-0 lead, but 2-minute penalty here with Kira Erickson in the box. Another penalty kill situation for Albert Lea. As work behind the net there to get it out of the zone. It's 5:43 left in the second. It's 10-0 Albert Lea. Another shot by Mika, who's got 5 goals in the game. A couple of assists. That's a season for a lot of players.
Right.
And she and Ellsworth look very foreboding there for a defensive pair. They have got it working for sure, as Mika's going back and forth of the skating and sends a shot in, and it goes wide and high into the glass behind the goal, and then they send it all the way down the ice. Saved there by Moyer. Passes it right to Mika, and then it gets into the offensive zone with 1 minute left in the penalty. Tigers working around The Red Wing getting it out of the zone here to the center ice. .45 seconds left in the girl advantage for Red Wing. And they haven't gotten a shot off. They had one shot this period. 4 in the game. 42 shots. Scoring on 10 for the hometown Tigers. Mika Sykos across the blue line. Far side, swooping in, takes a shot, and that's blocked by the goaltender and knocked into the corner. Red Wing gathering. Not the same intensity for Albert Lea, but they keep taking shots. I mean, what are you going to do? And that one bounces off the goaltender and in. Mika's 6th of the game. It's unreal.
First shorthanded goal, I believe you said?
Yeah, we needed one of those. 6 goals on the night for Mika Sykos. 11-0. Tigers lead with 4:09 to go in the period with 7 seconds left in the penalty. Don't they raise that once a goal is scored in a penalty? Doesn't matter. It's over now, back at full strength. Maybe it's only on a power play, not a shorthanded. Swooping in and getting another chance at it anyway with Sidney Kolker. Couldn't score there. And play continues behind the net. Kolker has it again. And playing over there with number 16, Kaylee Henderson. Getting some playing time. She's got the puck right now, sends it out front to Kolker. And a one-timer that goes through traffic.
Mika Sykos, assisted by number 18, Shelby Evans. 21 from 18.
Shelby with a couple of assists on the night. I can tell you the truth, I'm not even keeping track of assists anymore. We got enough to deal with the goals. 11-0. And 6 goals for Mika Sykos. And she's on the bench right below us here, so looking like she still wants to go in. Why not? 2:59 left here in the second. As Kira Erickson plays it into the corner. And Breslin Brooks there, number 24, getting some playing time, the sophomore. As they work it out in front of the goal, but it then gets knocked away into the half boards over there and out of the zone. So they got to reset. Tripped up going into the zone, and a penalty coming up. First penalty on the Red Wing Wingers is on the way here. As soon as Red Wing gets a hold of it. And a trip on number 10, Evelyn Hamilton. So the first power play for the Tiger girls. Let's see what they can do with an 11-0 lead. 2:25 left in the period. 44-4 in shots. First period shots were 24-3, so it's 20-1 in shots this period. And Sykos back in there, takes it in, centers it, and shot off into the corner by Shelby Evans. The top line in there. There's a zipper shot from Haley Austinson. It goes into the corner. Mika has it to Haley, and missed that one. A swing and a miss, but got the rebound off the wall and took a shot. That one hit the side of the net. Setting up again Ellsworth now, far side to Evans, and Hannah Austinson took a shot that hit traffic and went behind the goal. That one's out in front, still loose. Sykos has it. 6 goals already. Can she get to 7? She's got 2 hat tricks in one game. Into the corner. 1:29 left in the period with just 1:01 left in the advantage here for the Tigers. I'm sure they'd like to score a power play goal because their power play's been a little anemic so far early in the year. When coming into it, they were 2 for 9, I believe. So their first chance at it here, power play goal, but I doubt they'll be real upset if they don't get one, leading 11-0. And Under a minute left in the penalty now. Ooh, there was a hard hit on the ice for Red Wing. They already have lost one player to injury. Only started with 13 to begin with. It's going to be a tough bus ride home. And that's a long one to Red Wing. A minute left in the period, 33 seconds left in the power play for the Tigers. As Red Wing plays it in, and that'll kill some time. Moyer back behind the goal to clean that up. Give it to Kolker. Sidney gets it all the way down the ice. And the icing call will bring it back. 15 seconds left in their power play. 40.4 left in the second period. 11-0. Albert Lea. I've called probably 24 hockey games in my life. Never seen anybody score 6 goals. I'm sure it's rare.
Yeah, definitely.
And the face-off is won by the Wingers, but taken right away by Albert Lea. Sent down the ice again, and another icing call. So back to the Albert Lea side we go. 9 seconds left in the power play for the Tigers. 33.5 left in the second period. The Wingers control the face-off and send one in. Hits Mika in the foot, in the skate, and then she takes it the other way. Get it ahead to Hannah Austenson, who swoops in and takes the shot. It's gloved and saved by Mrozik. That is her 35th save. Unfortunately, they've got 11 goals on her. So Moyer pitching another shutout. Got one in the opener, 3-0 over Mayo. 4-1 out in Laverne. So really have the defense going strong, and now the offense has just exploded here today for this Tiger girls team. Centering pass goes through all the way to the half boards over on the far side. Psychos has another shot at it. You know she's going to shoot. And they get one off of a rebound there in close. Psychos probably get an assist on that one. I got to see a number here. It is 20? 24. So Breslin Brooks, the sophomore, gets her first goal.
1 second on the clock.
With 1.1 second left. Good to see Breslin get a goal. Oops, let's go to the face-off here. Yeah. So face-off, then the horn, and we'll have second intermission. I don't know what's going to happen in the third period with only 12 girls on the Red Wing bench, but our team. But
for Breslin Brooks, assisted by number 21, Mika Psychos, and number 14, Olivia Ellsworth.
I think Psychos has 10 points in this game. 6 goals and 4 assists. It's crazy. So we're through 2, and it is 12-0, 48-4 in shots. And getting a little ridiculous here, and I'm just wondering how far they will go with this. The Red Wing coach seemed to think, he has back to us, but he didn't act like he wanted to give it up. And we'll see. I think there's something in the third period. If you're down by enough, they give you the option to just pack it in and go home. And we'll see what happens here when we get going in the third period. But right now, 12-0 Tigers. When we return to second intermission talk on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays. Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertleelive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
So back here at the Royce, 12-0, Albert Lee over Red Wing girls hockey, and 48-4 in shots, which means 24-3 in the first period, 24-1 in the second period for shots. And I don't care who you are, if you're only taking 1 to 3 shots a period, you're going to lose. They're just not getting enough chances. The defense and offense have just been dominating in this game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Red Wing. You know, you never like to see a team that's having these down years and having these blowout losses, but it's a learning experience too.
Yeah, and I got a feeling we may not play out the whole game as it is here, just because of the numbers. They had 13 girls to start with, 2 are goalies. They lost 1 to injury. They're down to 9 skaters, and this onslaught, or maybe Albert Lee can sit some of their top-line girls, but, I mean, you're just padding stats at this point with Mika Sykos has 6 goals and 5 or 4 assists in the game. I know Hannah Austenson has 2 goals. Araya Hansen, Sydney Kolker. Breslin Brooks just got the 12th goal of the game for the Tigers. I believe that's her first of the season, sophomore. Olivia Ellsworth has scored, but Mika had the hat trick in the first period. 3 of the 4 goals scored there. They come out here in a second to get 8 more.
Yeah, as we talk here, I'm just playing some replays here, if people are wondering, they're just some scoring replays from that period, second period.
I don't know how you kept up with that. it's 8 goals in a period. You're working it, man, for the replays. I don't think you got all of them.
I don't get all of them. I missed quite a few. But.
Well, I don't blame you. It's a lot of action with just trying to do all the other stuff, too. But we'll see how long it goes. And a learning experience becomes embarrassing after a while, especially if you get another few and it's 15-0 or something. Then you're not doing anybody any good, and you're just padding the stats at that point.
Yeah, and I noticed Mika there towards the second half of that period. She wasn't shooting.
She was not going 100%.
And she was more looking just for the setup passes.
Yeah, at some point you got to say, okay,
because
you're too much for them.
That shot she's got from the blue line is
man.
just deadly. I mean, that's
thing sizzles.
And it's on goal. Like, it's hard to imagine, like, if you ever played a little bit of hockey and tried a slap shot, but she puts that thing right on goal every time.
She does, and I don't know why maybe they do it in the NHL. I don't watch enough of their games, but the speed, they always talk about bats, the ball coming off the bat in baseball, the speed that it comes off. Right. They got to have that in hockey, and she's got to be at the top for girls hockey.
Yeah, definitely.
And she had 5 assists coming into the game, 1 goal. Now she's got 7 goals and 9 or 10 assists on the season not even through 3 games. And Morgan Goskeson hopefully coming back Saturday. She was their top goal scorer by almost double over the next Hannah Austinson. So that's another man, imagine if she was here what the score would be. But they're doing just fine so far without her, but they're all anxious to get Morgan back into it.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, too, when you're in coach's interview, there's still things that you can see when they get up against better teams that they're going to need to work on. I think they're 2 for 10 now on the power play, which isn't the greatest. Their power kill's been great, I can say that. But
yeah, flawless. But they've played 2 lesser teams and then the one good one, who they dominated as well. We'll see. I mean, if they go against River Lakes and dominate them, then we'd be on the verge of a very special season for these girls, because if they can go, going undefeated, 25 games is a lot of hockey.
Absolutely.
That's just the regular season. Then you get to the sections and into state. That's a lot of games and wear down on the body, but it's tough. I don't know about undefeated seasons. I know now in football, they're into the semifinals, and there are so many undefeated teams left at state in football, but that's kind of normal up there.
Right. Yeah, when you play 8 or 9 games a season, as opposed to 25. And
in fact, I can look it up and let everybody know who's. I know Fairmont lost.
Yes.
In the quarters. And I guess I don't have that. We can take a break and I'll have a rundown of the football state pairings coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
There we go.
Back here at the Roy as a 12-0 score for the Albert Lea Tiger girls over Red Wing. 48-4 in shots. 4-1 in penalties. I think it's, maybe 3-1 with Albert Lea leading and being penalized. Now, the football is into the championship rounds, actually. Some of the semifinals played today at U.S. Bank Stadium. Hills Beaver Creek in 9-man was a winner, 26-20 over Mountain Iron Buell. And they will go on to play Fertile Beltrami, who took out Leroy Ostrander Lyle Pacelli 60-33 in their semifinal. So on the 23rd at 10 a.m. at U.S. Bank Stadium, 9-man championship, Fertile Beltrami against Hills Beaver Creek in Class A. Semifinals, I guess they did not. They'll play those on Saturday. But it's Parker's Prairie against Minneota in one semifinal, and Springfield taking on Mahnomen Waubun in the other. Class AA semifinals are tomorrow. Jackson County Central taking on Kimball area, and Staples Motley against Chatfield. And Chatfield's 10-0.
Did you see that game? They beat Triton. Remember last week we were here? They beat Triton on a
23-22.
Yeah, it was a close game.
And also Kimball area is undefeated, as 3 of the 4 teams left are undefeated in Class AA. In 3A, let's see if I can dial that up here quick, because Albert Lee's out, Red Wing coming out for the third period. And in 3A, they'll play Saturday. Dassel Cokato against Pequot Lakes. And Pequot Lakes 10-0. And Dassel Cokato is 9-1. In the other semifinal, it's Albany against Stewartville. And that Stewartville squad is 11-0, or 12-0 now. And in 4A, they will have semifinal play. Well, they had it today. Becker beat Marshall 28-7. Marshall was undefeated, I think, before that. And so Becker goes on to the championship on the 22nd up at U.S. Bank Stadium. Still going on. Actually, tomorrow they're going to play the other semifinal. Orono and Totino Grace battling for a chance to take on Becker in the championship. And then for the big schools in 5A, they have, where is it? They move on to, I guess, semifinals. Shakopee, the 2 seed, taking on Maple Grove, the 1 seed in one semifinal. This is today. It was supposed to be. I don't have any scores on it. No, it's tonight. And Anoka taking on Minnetonka and the other one. So we're going to run down to the football state tournament pairings that are left. Here we are in third period action, and 12-0 Albert Lee as they go left to right again. Still starting line up there. Cycles and Ellsworth on defense. The Austensons and Mariah Clary on the line, and pull a goalie. As Moyer comes to the bench while the puck was in their end.
17.
And they're going to send in Jada again, so not sure what went down there. Will we have a timeout? Or no? They're going to move over here for the face-off. I'm not sure what that was. Was that during the play, or did they stop play when she came off? The Albert Lee goalie left, and then Jada's back out there. Oh, we missed that announcement. I think she was talking about what was going on there, but we missed it.
So the goalie comes off so they can get the extra skater, but...
No, I know, but it wasn't even Moyer. It was somebody else.
Oh.
She was only out there for a minute, and now Jada Moyer's back out. Maybe she had an equipment problem or something. I don't know. But 17, they say. That's Araya Hansen. And she's not a goalie. But
I wonder if you put Moyer out here to preserve her shutout and just make sure, give her...
Yeah.
I don't know. That's strange.
Well, they do have a penalty here on number 17. That's Peyton Nelson for Red Wing. I missed that. So she's in for another minute and 11. That's the 17 they're talking about, not Araya. I lost track of the game here. It's 12-0. Who can blame me? As Mika circles, looking for goal number 7, and I think it might have trickled in. It went off of the goalie. 13-0. Her 7th goal of the game. At some point, if I'm the Red Wing coach, I'm saying I've seen enough. There's no shame in saying we're not learning anything from this. 13-zip, 14:15 to go, third period. 7 goals for Mika.
21, Mika Psychos, unassisted.
And the route continues. As Red Wing only able to kind of play it in the offensive zone, and then Eberle pretty much takes it right away from them. Still just the 4 shots on goal for the Wingers. Swooping in and taking a shot that's blocked by the goalie. Was Kira Erickson. Yeah, we're going to get another goal. I missed it. Was it Kira Erickson? We'll get the announcement here. As she's about to let us know.
They haven't put nothing on the board yet. So
I know they didn't put the goal on, but they are facing off in the middle again. Here's the announcement.
Scoring for Albert Lee, number 15, Kira Erickson, unassisted.
Yep, Kira gets a goal, and it's 13-zip. Follow the play, Jay. Here we go into the corner.
And I did notice the clock on my end is off because we are on running clock now. So
okay. So they do play the running clock. That wasn't made clear in my Google search for what do they do in mercy rule in hockey for Minnesota high school hockey. They said some things, but it didn't really make a lot of sense. It wasn't very clear. They just said something like the losing team can quit if they feel embarrassed about it. I would think that would describe right now, today. You have somebody scoring 7 goals on you. And 14 overall. It's now 54-4 in shots for the Tigers. And everybody's getting playing time tonight.
Got the clock somewhat updated, so hopefully it's more accurate now.
Yeah, the clock is still running us, so you're right. The running time keeps going. It's 12:07 and counting here while they get ready for the face-off. And play continues. The offensive end for the Tigers is taken away by the Wingers. Peyton Nelson. She gets dumped along the half boards on that far side, and that's Mika. She's probably tired. She wants to sit down in the penalty box. Mika's first penalty of the night. She'll get 2 minutes. Tripping or hooking, one of the two. A little bit interesting. I'll talk to Mike Carlson before the Saturday game. Well, I'll ask him about that rule, the mercy rule, and what goes into it. How do you think on both sides of it? If you have the lead, do you try and rest people or tell them to back off? I mean, You can't really do that. And if you were down 14-0, what would you think as a coach? It'd be interesting to see what he says. 14-0 now with 11 minutes left in the game. Minute 46 for Mika in the box yet. Short-handed goal already been scored, the first of the season for the Tigers earlier. They're going for their second one as they get into the zone momentarily, and then it's taken the other way by the Wingers. One of their captains, number 6, Amelia Grove, brings it into the zone, but it's taken away. Sydney Kolker along the far boards. She gets it back and ahead. And out of the zone by Kaylee Henderson, number 16. Here's a breakaway chance for Breslin Brooks. She already has 1 goal. Misses that one. It's deflected into the corner by the goalie. It's held in and zipped across ice to Hannah Austinson, who takes it to the left. It's a shot that's hit some traffic, but then ends up getting saved by the goalie. Back behind the goal. 10 minutes left. 46 seconds in Psychos' penalty. And Hannah almost took it away and had a breakaway, but that got sent back into the zone. 30 seconds left in the girl advantage for Red Wing. And Albert Lee still perfect on the penalty kill this year. think about 14 times. And they have not given up a goal. They've scored one, though. So everything working real well for the Tigers early in the season. With a shot that whistles wide right of the goal. Full strength as Mika sprints across the ice to the bench. And back into the game goes Shelby Evans. Into the corner, held in by the Tigers. Just less than 9 minutes left. As they pepper her with shots again. She can't quite put a glove on it to stop it. Hannah comes up with it. She one-times it from between the circles. And into the far corner. Play it into the near corner. And that first, that circle over there with Evans. And that one gets knocked in to the corner by Kira Erickson. Evans has it. Cruising towards the goal. Beside the goal. Gets knocked again back into the corner. Now up front for Kira. She sends one wide. Off the back wall. Hannah circles. Excuse me. I've been battling a cold here this week. As Tigers, that one hit traffic and deflects way over to the far side. Araya Hansen comes into the game, number 17 for the Tigers. We're down to 7:40 to go. 60 shots for the Tigers. 14 scored. And still no shots for Red Wing here in the third. They got 4 in the game. 3 in the first period, 1 in the second. They're just outmatched here. And
so you think about that, 60 shots, she saved 46. That's pretty good.
I know. That's a big number. Well, they can be proud of themselves for playing out the game and not giving up. I mean, they're still out there trying as hard as they can, and that's all you can ask for high school kids. Tigers, however, playing at a really nice level of intensity. When they started this game, it was a lot different, too. They were flying around, and they've settled down a little bit. They're still taking shots, though. I mean, 2 more right there. And that's the third here since we've been talking. So that's 63 shots. No, 62 still. I don't work well with big numbers.
Yeah, it all depends on if they consider it on goal or not, I suppose.
Yeah, if it whistles wide. That one hit the pads, and then it goes in. The 15th goal, and I believe that it was Emery Nelson. We'll see on the announcement here, but I think it was number 5. It'll be here first of the game if it is. They don't go sprinting over to the bench anymore when you're 15-0 up. So it's hard to tell sometimes who scored the goal. But they'll have the announcement coming up here. 6 minutes to go in the game.
Scoring for the Tigers, number 5, Emery Nelson, assisted by number 17, Araya Hansen.
There you go. Jeez, I haven't been wrong too many times tonight. I'm starting to pick up the pace here. That one deflected off the skates or stick of the goalie. 5.5 left. 15-0. We'll see if they get to 70 shots. Stop that one. It's 16 goals. And if that's Mika, that's 8 for her. 66 shots. 16 goals. This is getting ridiculous. I have nowhere more to write these. But 8 goals if it's Mika.
Scoring for the Tigers, number 19, Callie Noble, unassisted.
Who's Callie? All right, good for her.
Different name?
Callie Noble, the junior, got a goal.
There's
And another one sneaks in. And 17-0. 68th shot goes in. And that is number 16, Kaylee Henderson, the junior, with a goal. So, wow, slaughter continues, 17-0. 68-4 in shots. And the face-off controlled by
number 16, Kaylee Henderson, assisted by number 15, Kira Erickson.
And here they are again, breaking in. And a stop there by the goalie. To stop, no, not to stop the clock because we're in running time here, but under 4 minutes left. 17-0. Some replacements coming in for Red Wing before the face-off. It's down to 3:30 at the face-off here. And already working it around here. Sydney Kolker sends it back around the other side. There's Kira Erickson. I've lost track of who scored how many all these goals too because I just ran out of paper. I've got to come with a ream of paper apparently to every Albert League game from now on. So unfortunately the post game is going to be incomplete on my end because I just don't have anywhere to write down things anymore. But when it gets to be 17-0, that'll happen. It's like baseball when it's 25-4 or something. They bat around so many times you don't have any room left on the score sheet. 2:45 to go. Another save. Boy, Mraz, she played the whole game there in goal, giving up 17 goals on 70 shots. But like you said, Chad, that's 53 saves. That's pretty good, 53 saves in a game. If you just leave it at that.
Right.
Don't talk about the 17 goals. 2:20 and counting as they set up for the next face-off. Mercifully coming to an end. .210 to go at face-off. Red Wing plays it out of the zone. And we're going to get cross-checking on Ellsworth. She will go for the last 2 minutes. There's under 2 minutes left and clock running, so she will not serve the full time. Close. She sat down with 1:49 left. The face off over to Jada's left. She's a minute and a half away from her second shutout of the first 3 games of the season. And they play it out of the zone and down the ice it goes with a minute 25 to go. Oh, there's referee in trouble. Gets out of there and then he goes back and got in the way again. Can't win sometimes. Psycho's in there. Another 8 goals scored here today. She's got to be the state leader. 9 goals in 3 games.
When you top off with her assists, she's definitely the points leader.
Yeah, definitely. Last minute here. Let's hope Red Wing doesn't score. I want the shutout for Jada. As it goes back around the goal, and Mika sends it down the ice.
Wow.
And straight ahead to Hannah Austinson. She gets tripped up. And they're going to call it. And the clock will keep running here, so we'll be done before I think they get to the face-off. As the infraction was Amelia Grove, junior for Red Wing. But now 24 seconds left and counting. They may actually get this face-off done, but not much more than that. 15 seconds. 70 shots. They reached it. 70-4 in shots. And I think Red Wing needs to be in a co-op of some sort if they really only have 13 players. I don't know why they're not. Sometimes you can't find a team to co-op with. But hats off to them. They played through the whole game and 17-0 defeat at the hands of undefeated Albert Lee. 8 goals from Mika Cycles. Well, we'll take our final break and then we'll do the Service Master cleanup coming up here and send you on your way here from AlbertLeeLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
And we're back here in Roy Nystrom Arena as Albert Lee team, as they do, join together at center ice for a post-game prayer. 17-0. And all I know is Mika Sykos scored 8 goals, and there were still 9 other goals scored by the Tigers, including 2 for Hannah Austenson. Araya Hansen had a goal. Breslin Brooks scored. Olivia Ellsworth. And I'm sure I missed a few along the way, and I apologize for that. But, man, they were coming fast and furious. We had 70 shots in the game, Chad. That's, I don't know, you've watched a lot more hockey than I have. You've seen 70 shots?
I have not. That was, 70 shots. You outshot your opponent 66 goals. I mean,
66 shots more and 17 more goals. That's crazy. And Albert Lee actually committed 4 or 5 penalties, only 1 or 2 for Red Wings. So,
correct.
Usually the penalties will work against you. But in a game like this, man, it was out of hand early. Mika scored the first 2 goals 3.5 minutes in. She got the hat trick in the first period. Olivia Ellsworth also scoring, and then they just went crazy from there. I mean, they had 8 goals in the second and kept pouring it on in the third, even though I think they were backed off a little bit as intensity-wise.
Yeah, it does seem like they were doing a little more passing, a little more, they were still putting shots on goal, and they just were going in, but they weren't as aggressive as the first.
And as you said, 13 players to start with, 2 of them are goalies, so you're down to 11 skaters, and then 1 gets hurt, so you're down to 10. They just wore out at the end, Red Wing, for sure, and you can't blame them for that. But, boy, Albert Lee really off to a great start here, 3-0. They've given up 1 goal in 3 games. And that's another one, Jada Moyer with 2 shutouts. Good for her. She had 7 last year. She's got 2 in the first 3 games this year. Now, Saturday might be a stiffer test with River Lake coming in here. That's a pretty good team. They've gone to the section championship and lost the last 2 years, and then 2 years before that they were at state. So another Laverne-type team, but we kind of handle Laverne at their place on Tuesday, 4-1.
Yeah, and they're getting their leading scorer from last year back, probably, hopefully.
Yeah.
So
that'll be great to see them all get to play and see what Morgan can add to the team. She's scored 41 goals as a freshman last year, and coming back, she's
got some catching up to do to Mika.
She does. Got a head start. Yeah, Mika Sykos, man. I'm going to have to look up the total points. She's at 10 or 11. Oh, more than that now with 8 goals and 5 assists. She's got to be like 13, more than 5. She might be at 15 points.
Yes.
After 3 games, and that's got to be leading the state for sure. But we'll find out, and we'll report back to you on Saturday. We hit the air shortly after 2 on Saturday here from Roy Nystrom Arena, City Arena in Albert Lee. Chad Butchler, thanks a lot for your help. And I'm Jay Paul. We'll sign off from now here on AlbertLeeLive.com.